So I've got. Again, let it go. Okay, I need to. I really gotta. I gotta think about this one because you got to. The fifth pick, the last pick, you can make or break your draft with that. I guess I really have to go with. I want to take that one, but no one's gonna know it except for maybe Chyna.
I hope it's not the one that I have.
So
I'll be really upset.
I love it. I really, really like this song actually. And it's from Little Mermaid.
No, don't take it. No. I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to be so mad at you right now.
Okay. It's Kiss the Girl.
Oh,
no, that's not it.
Okay.
That's not mine. Okay.
I didn't want to incur the wrath of Chyna. Yeah, I love that song, man. I just, the whole, the dynamics of it. It's for sentimental reasons because my son really likes it. Yeah, and they have the the frogs are singing on the thing, and you think it's almost about to happen, and then Ursula messes the whole thing up. Yeah, but it's
Scuttle. It's so good.
Such a good song. Yeah. Let me see if I can guess your name. Mildred. Okay, no.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe it was not Mildred. I don't remember what it was, but it's a great
like
scene.
That.
It's
so
a
good.
fantastic song. Sebastian, whoever does that character's voice, words, gets in there and little Barry White imitation. So I'm gonna close out with "Kiss the Girl."
Okay.
Banger, Sean.
it does.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yes,
Yeah. All right. So we are now back to Tommy for his fifth and final pick.
Let me start by saying I'm sorry, Chyna.
Oh no.
No.
Because I actually think the second best song behind I have Lion King. That's your fun loving star quarterback. Bare Necessities, that's your left tackle. We're protecting the blind side. Remember Me, that's the really feel good
that one's so
defensive player, really hard nosed, playing all the special teams too. Colors of the Wind, that's the heart and soul. That's the coach right there. And I need to round out my draft, and I don't have anything from that, from that era. I think Jungle Book was a little bit before that. I'm going to go with Part of Your World by.
Okay.
Was that not your song that you were going to go for?
No.
Well,
Okay.
I know which one she's going to do.
Yep. I have a funny story for it.
I think I know the one too.
There's a reason why this song, I have a history with it. Freshman year of college, they had amongst the dorms, they had a dorm talent show. And this guy from our dorm, everyone was like, you got to pick him. You got to pick him. We got to delegate who goes. And we're like, I don't know. He comes out and he's full hooded bathrobe, comes to the mic. You can barely just see his face. And he goes, as a child of the 80s and 90s, a formative part of our development was seen through the eyes of the Disney animated series. And he gives this whole diatribe. One of the cornerstones is The Little Mermaid, and a formative part in this movie is when she realizes she wants to abdicate her throne and live above the surface. She sings a song called Part of Your World.
My God.
This is my rendition of that song. He throws off the hood.
Dear.
He is in full mermaid regalia.
Amazing.
Full cosplay. Someone rolls out a fake seashell and he sings the song laying down across the seashell. Brought the house down. Absolutely brought the house down. And that song, I had to have it. I was hoping to get in the final round when you almost took another.
The lyrics are just so good in that song.
Yeah.
That was my, if I didn't go with Tale as Old as Time, that was my princess song.
Yep.
That's a good one.
It's there's a subgenre of Disney songs called the I Want songs, where a main character expresses this burning desire to have something other than what their current life scenario is. And that was one of them.
That's one of them.
So.
Yep.
Okay, well, Chyna.
Okay,
I'm gonna type down what I think you're gonna take.
Okay,
see if I'm
you guys aren't gonna get it.
Ooh,
you're not gonna get it.
Okay.
So this is so hard for me because I was trying to hit all the little categories of Disney. So I got a Pixar movie with You Got a Friend in Me. I went inspirational with I Can Go the Distance. I went princess with Tale as
Right.
Old as Time. I went feel good with Eye to Eye. And I feel like I need to do something that is so underrated and so overlooked and literally the friggin' funniest song of all time. And my husband hates it. My sister is going to be so upset that I actually put this on my list because we're both Disney crazy. I'm going with another song from The Little Mermaid, and it's called Le Poisson.
That's not the one that's so good. Oh man, I thought you were gonna go
It
with
is
Poor
so good.
Unfortunate
Yeah, I
Soul.
thought she was gonna
Yeah.
go with that
No,
one.
I love that's my
Oh.
favorite villain song, but Le Poisson actually means little
Le
fish.
Poisson.
Yeah.
Le
And so
Poisson.
it's
How
the
I
scene
love
where
Le-
the chef Le
Oh.
Poisson, how I cook like, and he's like, I love little fishies, don't you? And he's like,
Oh.
and when he like just throws him and he's like, what is these? Like, why are you awake? And then Sebastian just goes crazy. I know that like no one really likes that song. There's so many other good songs from The Little Mermaid, but this song just like makes me crack up and die of laughter every time because that guy is just such a mess.
Don't
He's a hot mess.
tell me people don't like that song. I love that song. That is a solid.
Okay.
pick. I actually,
I'm-
you know what? I'll be honest with you. I think as far as getting it overlooked, I often conflate that with "Be Our Guest"
Oh yeah.
from.
It's so good.
It's kind of a
because
similar
it's the
cadence.
same kind
Yeah.
of thing, you know. And but that poor Sebastian getting tossed around. Yeah, that's a
Dude.
good pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
so-
I did not think of that song when
I did not either. I thought she was going "Poor Unfortunate Soul" because
yeah.
That is my favorite villain song. So if we had another one, that's why I said there's so many. And I was like, this one, like Poor Unfortunate Souls, everyone kind of knows. I wanted to go more like you would not think of this song, but you know this song.
Well
and it's
done.
so
Ah.
freaking funny.
the only reason I know "Poor Unfortunate Soul" is because my son loves that, and I'll play it, and he'll be sitting in the back seat, and he really comes hard on
I love it.
on body language. Like he loves
Yes.
just belts that out. So that's
Love it.
my familiarity with that song. Okay, that's a good one. I like that choice a lot. Okay, now we go to the production team. You guys get to close this out with your last pick.
All right. Let me go to the list just to make sure. All right. Yeah, I mean, like what China keeps saying, we had like a list of like 35
Oh, there's so many good ones, yeah.
songs.
We could go
Yeah.
8 rounds here.
Yeah.
Easy.
We should.
I'm
We can
actually,
do an honorable mention.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah. I'm actually surprised, China, that you didn't pick this song because you mentioned the movie, and you just passed over it. But I'm gonna go with "I'll Make a Man Out of You."
Mm.
Ooh, that's a good one, Mulan. Yeah.
Super
I
iconic
know.
song. I personally love that song. I think Mulan is also a really like overlooked, underrated movie. And
It is.
it's one, and for me, it's one of the most iconic movies that I've seen. I love Mushu, and
Eddie Murphy voiced him, right?
yep, Eddie
Yep.
Murphy. And I just think "I'll Make a Man Out of You" is probably one of the most iconic ones from that. So I'll make a man out of you.
Yep.
I like it.
I love it.
There's
I love
some
that
really-
Mulan got touched.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of goods on that one too.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. Well,
Like Girl Worth Fighting For.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
The
It's so funny.
reflection song. I believe.
Reflection. Yep.
That's
Have you guys heard the version in by Jackie Chan?
no.
He
No.
sings it in
No. What?
Cantonese. It's very
Wow.
wow.
If you can, if you can find, I think it was like on the DVD version or something. Like,
Okay.
Huh.
he,
Oh,
yeah, he like sings. I think the Cantonese version and the Mandarin version. He's a
wow.
very good singer. So if you ever like look,
Oh my gosh, I never would have thought that.
yeah,
Wow. I
Dang.
didn't know that. Okay.
Huh.
So let's summarize. All right. I started
Okay.
off. My picks were "When You Wish Upon a Star," "Circle of Life," "Let It Go," "Be Our Guest," and "Kiss the Girl."
Mhm.
Tommy has "Hakuna Matata," "Problem-Free Philosophy," "The
Mhm.
Bare Necessities,"
Mhm.
"Remember Me," "Colors of the Wind," and "Part of Your World." China, our Disney expert, "You've Got a Friend in Me," solid pick. "I Can Go the Distance," "Tale as Old as Time," or "Beauty and the Beast," "Eye to Eye," and "Le Poisson."
That's
And it looks like Les Poison.
It
Yes.
does. It does. Yeah. Yep. And,
Uh,
and then the production team closed out with "Under the Sea," which is, I really wanted that one because it's my son's favorite.
That one is
"Whole
on
New
my list,
World,"
too.
"Do You Want to Build a Snowman," "We Don't Talk About Bruno," and "I'll Make a Man Out of You." That's some good ones there.
Oof.
Now, so
There was one that I was like really surprised that no one picked, and
What
it
was
was
that?
my alternate. It was like "You've Got a Friend in," not "You've Got a Friend in Me." The what is it? Friend Like Me. Sorry, Friend Like Me.
Yeah,
Robin
yeah.
Williams like singing
Oh,
the whatever.
Never
I
Had
was
a
like,
Friend
oh my
Like
god,
Me.
no
Yep.
one.
Never had a friend.
Yeah, never had a friend like me.
You know the movie,
I was like,
the one I love from Aladdin was like One Step Ahead or One Jump Ahead.
Well,
or
yeah,
that one.
one jump ahead,
Yeah,
red
yeah,
line.
that's it.
Yeah, that one.
I see.
I love
I love that song too.
Lord.
I love Prince Ali. I
That's a
love
good
the
one.
break
Mhm.
at the end as it gets more
Yeah.
extravagant as the movie goes along.
Have you guys seen the live action one?
No.
I have not. Is
Yeah.
it good?
It's pretty good, but specifically that scene, Prince Ali, that one's hilarious.
Oh,
So
It's good.
I had
I thought Will Smith did okay.
Yeah.
I thought he did all right.
That's a hard act to follow, man.
Yeah.
When you're
It is
following
very
that
hard.
iconic of a performance, it's not easy to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Well, let's
man.
talk honorable mention. So I'll start, but the one that I almost took that I didn't because I don't think people will know it. It's an older
Oh.
one. And it's from one of my favorite movies as a kid growing up, and that's Oodalali by the Robin Hood. song.
Robin Hood, yeah.
Yes, I love that movie.
So good, man.
And that snake.
Sir
Oh
Hiss.
my god, the snake. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
when
Hiss.
when
You hissed your last.
when he grabs
I
his
love.
he like remember he grabs his snout and like the
And he,
lips
like-
come and he's like
He gets all
Oh,
drunk
that's a
because he's
great
like
one,
in
man.
that thing. Oh, that's such a good one.
yeah, Robin Hood was solid. What about you, China? What was your honorable mention?
Okay, so this is like so far out there, no one's gonna know it. It's like kind of embarrassing, but I'm gonna go really old. I'm gonna go with no one even thinks of this as like a musical, but it is actually a song. It's from Sword in the Stone. There's like
Ooh,
two really
I
good
love that
songs.
movie.
There's Higgity Spiggity Spiggity Splat. It's like when
Yes.
Merlin's like
Dang.
trying to get all of his things in his bag, or the Madam Mim. Like he fights Madam Mim at the end, and he there's like Madam Mim, I'm as beautiful as a flower. Anyway, that movie has such funny scenes, and it is so old and like obviously not watched, but it's iconic at Disneyland. People always try to pull the sword out in front of the carousel. So I feel like that kind of had to be mentioned because it's so iconic. And if you love Disney and like know a lot of history about Disney, that movie and the songs from that movie are just so underrated.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Good one. Tommy, what about you?
I had I had This Is Halloween from
Yeah.
from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Think of that.
I almost took it. It just
That was a great one.
yeah.
That was a great one.
I had Can You Feel the Love Tonight
Good one.
by The Lion
Yep.
King, but I already took
100%.
my favorite.
I can't believe no one
Um,
picked Tarzan.
I
Like
d-
you'll be
I-
in my
I-
heart.
I'm
That
just
was my-
not
that-
the Phil Collins era didn't
I have
Oh, no.
I have written down the entire Tarzan soundtrack ? Because I almost feel like, well, first off, Two Worlds is great, and then
Yes.
You'll Be in My Heart is the other one.
Yep.
But I just feel like that soundtrack as a whole is just like Phil Collins just going hard to the paint. for
100%.
Disney song.
I'm gonna be
So
honest.
good.
That is my favorite Disney movie. Like
Oh,
all
yeah.
time. I used to
Dude, the
watch,
way they created it, like the snowboarding and the way he goes through
Yeah.
the vines and stuff,
Yeah.
it's so rad.
I just love that movie. I mean, like
Me
from
too.
the bottom of my heart, I used to every week my grandma would come over and
Ah.
take care of me, and I would put that movie on repeat every Friday. I'm not even
It's
kidding.
so
Like,
good.
it's
Yeah.
like that movie was my movie.
1999. It
Oh.
was, man.
It's a good year.
There's like memes. I think there's an account. Basically, it memes like music executives from the 90s. And this guy like walks in. He's like, "All right, Phil. Remember, this is a Disney animated film. No need to get all crazy and ethereal into it." And then it just plays the soundtrack, and his mind explodes. And it's like how hard he went for the Tarzan soundtrack. But yeah, I'm surprised we didn't touch that one.
Yeah, I mean,
too.
I know this one doesn't count, but one of my favorites of all time was the one where they the gorillas started banging on stuff. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
became a
Oh my
song.
gosh, the
Yeah.
camp one.
Yeah, the camp
Oh
song.
my
That
gosh.
was awesome.
I'm trying to think. Is it called Trash in the Camp?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
That's a great
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I had a couple deep cuts. I had the Ratigan song from The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, the world's greatest rat.
Yep.
Yeah, oh my God.
And then like the drunk mouse accidentally says rat. and-
Radigan,
yeah,
oh
that's the
Radigan. That is such a good one.
And
That movie is hilarious.
it's an underrated
He's
film. I used to watch-
terrifying.
I used to watch
He's
that.
so
it is
scary.
it is kind of scary. I used to watch that one all the time with my brother.
Yeah.
Zero to Hero from Hercules.
Yeah,
Yep,
Um,
Zero to Hero.
Just Can't Wait to Be King.
That's another one. I
yeah.
had.
The Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was and then I thought I'm actually surprised we didn't touch Moana and How Far I'll Go.
That was
Me
the
too.
one I
Or
thought
You're
you guys
Welcome.
were going to take.
or You're Welcome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We had a pretty big list.
Yeah.
Let's
We,
hear it.
The list was so long.
So I mean, you touched Tarzan. I think this counts, but I was thinking like a super sneaky one, but we're all in this together from High School Musical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I-
yeah.
okay.
That would be a pretty good one.
I loved Zac
Or
Efron.
Califragilistic makes me just
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
one that's like you got to.
yeah.
That's absolutely got to be. in there.
Surface Pressure from Encanto.
Oh,
Yeah.
A big banger. We
Oh, I
I
thought
like Feed the Birds. That's what, since you
Oh,
brought
Feed the
up Mary
Birds.
Poppins or whatever. Feed the Birds was always like so heartwarming to me too.
Yeah.
Tuppence a bag.
I mean, there's just so many.
Yeah.
What about Gaston?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I had that on my list too.
Yeah,
That's one of my
that's a
favorite
great
villain
one.
songs.
Uh,
No one really did villain songs like Be Prepared.
Yeah.
Peter
yeah,
Pan.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's another one I know by heart.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
the
was
fight
scary.
song.
Yeah, the fight. Yeah, I almost.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like a villain, but when you mentioned King Louis, I thought I Want to Be Like You was going to be one.
Yep.
'Cause
Mhm.
It's kind of like a little jazz, like skibbity bop bop kind of song.
No
But-
Princess in the
Or
Front.
like the
Yeah.
General Ratcliffe, or is it Ratcliffe when he's like, "Mine, boys, mine for the
Yep.
taking." You know that Pocahontas song?
Yep.
Yeah, he's creepy.
There was
too.
any of the Snow White and Seven Dwarves, like the
Mhm.
hi ho, like the whistle while you
another one
work.
That's got to be yeah.
or any Cinderella.
Mm,
Like Bibbidi
yeah.
Boppidi Boo.
Yeah,
Bibbidi
we didn't go
bobbidi boo.
classic princesses like Sleeping Beauty or anything.
No,
Mhm.
no, I think I took the oldest one on there. When you wish upon a
No,
star.
You did, you did.
Oh
Man,
man,
it's hard, man. I guess like I think Pinocchio was one when it comes to animated Disney movies is one of the first. I mean, Dumbo would have been
Yeah.
up there too, right?
oh, what's the Dumbo one?
Baby Mine.
Baby
I
Mine.
had that on my
Oh.
list. Baby Mine.
Dumbo was
Because I
like the
cried.
40s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one is adorable. That one's so. It's also kind of sad and makes you
It's so
cry.
sad.
But
Yeah, man. Disney back in
Lots
the
of
day had some stuff that was like traumatizing.
Like Bambi and
Every
oh my god.
Every single movie that comes out, like one of the parents dies.
Oh,
it's just
I
like-
know.
the whole like amusement park scene in Pinocchio when they're like getting
Oh my
turned
gosh.
into donkeys and like
Mhm.
and, like it starts to get very sinister and
Yeah.
I don't know that one freaked me out back
Yeah.
in the day.
Scar some kids, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, China, since you are the resident Disney expert, if people are this holiday season going to travel to one of the Disney theme parks, is there something that they should do that maybe they wouldn't think of doing that you would recommend, or expert advice here from you?
Expert advice.
Yeah, Tomas needs to know he's going.
Oh, are you, man? I might be.
Oh,
going.
are you really?
Yeah.
Or
I
if there's,
love
like,
the
a treat-
shows. I mean, oh, my favorite treat is just I love the Rice Krispie treats on a friggin' stick. They're my favorite.
Ooh, okay. I haven't
Um,
done that.
I don't know why, but they're so good and they're so easy to eat. And I just love, if you haven't seen Fantasmic, the show that's down in like near New Orleans Square or whatever, kind of by the Pirates of the Caribbean, that show is phenomenal. It's like
the
25
water
minutes
one,
long.
right?
There's World of Color, that's in California Adventure, but Fantasmic does take on the water. They have the boats,
On
and
the boat,
character, they
yeah.
like all the classic characters. And I love the Electrical Parade. I feel like just being there for all the shows is so fun.
I just another villain one, the Cruella de Vil song.
Oh,
Yes.
that
Oh.
one is so good. That has such
She's
a
so creepy.
distinct cadence that you're
Yeah.
like,
That's the villain that creeped me the hell out. when I
Oh,
was a
yeah.
kid. Like
The
I was.
worst.
Ooh, she was not pleasant to look at.
I
Yeah.
had
No,
I think a
horrible.
lot of people had phobia with like Elizabeth Taylor looking women because of Cruella de Vil.
I think you're probably right.
Mhm.
I mean, the one that freaked me out was the old evil lady who was, the witch in Snow White or the
Mhm.
queen.
Yes.
But
Oh
just
yeah, she was.
Maleficent,
portrayed
is
the
that
witch.
who it is?
Maleficent.
No,
yeah.
Maleficent's
No,
Sleeping
no,
Beauty.
she's Sleeping
Oh,
Beauty.
sorry,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what we're talking about. Okay.
She's just like the witch with the wart and the nose. and
Yes.
the
Okay.
hood.
That's
The old lady.
Oh yeah.
not
I don't
imagery.
like that one.
That's imagery that sticks with you when you're a young child.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
what else you got coming up here, China? I know your competition days are behind you, but what are you doing to keep busy?
I actually work at the Marriott hotel,
right.
so the Maui Ocean Club, and I do bell and ballet a couple days a week, which is super fun. Wasn't that fun in the summer, but it's way like the holiday season, the people are just a little bit different. So that's kind of fun. And then I work for Jump Ship, so I do remote programming through them and stuff, training. And they are based out of Maui now. So used to be Oahu and now it's Maui. So
Nice.
it makes it fun. Yeah, other than that, I'm just kind of loving life. Like might try a run again for the Masters thing. But I'm old. Like, and in CrossFit years, I'm like 90. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to
Does
do
that make
anything
me the
that anyone
crypt
else
keeper?
is
I mean,
doing. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
What was it? What about?
I mean, I feel
Freddy?
like the
What is he then?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, he's like a dinosaur. Freddy's a dinosaur, and I'm just like an old lady, so it's
Gotcha.
fun. But we love it, and it's so great. So
Well, listen, thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
thanks for having me. That was so much fun.
To go down the Disney rabbit hole
Oh,
with
man.
you, and
Oh my
we'll
God.
see if this one turns out any differently.
We'll
than
see.
we
I
did in
went
the
way
past,
out there
so-
with mine, so
Yeah, but you had some really good. Le Poisson was.
I'm gonna
I
listen to that one
know!
again.
That's a solid pull right there.
you gotta
That was
watch
really
it.
good.
It's so good. It's
All
so
right.
good.
Well, everybody will be able to vote on our Instagram post, and we'll also put a poll up as well. And we'll see if the domination of the production team continues. Best of luck,
Hey,
guys.
Dynasty streak. It's
Oh God.
coming back.
I
Oh,
love
you
it.
gotta stop this.
Yeah, it's not. It was supposed to be cute at first, and
It
now,
was.
now we turned them into juggernauts. So,
They're just
anyway,
crushing you.
Chyna, thank you so much for doing this. It was a pleasure as always talking to you, and all the best to Freddie and the rest of the family. For our production
Thank
team,
you.
Alex Alfaro and Tomas Rancheria, Tommy Marquez, I'm Sean Woodland. Take care of each other, be better, and we will talk to you guys next time.